Okay, Sean, don't worry. Easy episode. Gonna get this taken care of. Just all I need you is to focus.
Dude, I just want to play Call of Duty right now. Can we like try and hurry this up? Like hurry up your setup, dude.
Okay, so hey guys, make sure to like and subscribe. This is gonna be the quickest episode ever. Allegedly. Welcome to another episode of Allegedly Podcast. I am Lucas, and today, joined with third time visitor of the show.
I don't know. I think it's been like 4 or 5.
Visitor of the show, Sean McGowan.
Hi.
Perpetual college student.
That's me.
Sean, yet again, thank you very much for joining me on this on our set. And today, we're going to talk about Call of Duty. So if you don't know, the new Call of Duty came out. It came out last month. Or was that? No, that was August.
It was November something, or maybe it was October something.
I think it was
last month. Was October, buddy. Not
okay,
August.
October. Yeah, I'm not good with. I'm not good with it.
You're like 4 months off.
But it just recently came out, and I thought to myself, I'm like, I know one of my buddies who I know is very versed in the world of Call of Duty and playing it. Sean has a very available schedule for the most part.
October 25th.
October 25th.
There
you go.
Anyway.
End of October, so it's been out for about time, and we're going to talk. We can just kick it off. Sean, how do you feel about it?
I mean, I think it's fine.
It's fine. That's it.
Look, man, it's better than the past like 3 years. So like it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't love it. I don't hate it.
I was going to say a lot of people...
I say that as I have like 40 hours since it came out, maybe like 50 hours.
Oh,
like nowhere near what I should have.
Yeah, no. I won't lie, I've been burning the midnight oil playing some nights, but I think the biggest thing that you could say that has changed is definitely somewhat of the movement. Like they've had the sliding and everything like that.
Omni movement.
But the diving along with that also kind of just brings a somewhat newer. I don't know. I feel that the movement in the game is a little more smoother. It still has its like jittery and janky parts, but for the most part,
that's the problem with games now. And I mean, we'll come back to it. But
yeah, like
even with like I can't play Fortnite anymore. And it's not, and like I couldn't play like the past like 3 CODs like good, and I couldn't play Fortnite except unless it was 0 build.
Yeah.
The problem is look, man, I grew up playing Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike is all gunplay.
Yeah.
If you are good at gunplay, you're good at Counter-Strike. Here, I'm not getting outgunned. I am outgunning everybody that I see, but the problem is I'm getting out movement tech.
Yeah.
And I hate it. I hate it so much.
Oh,
it's so boring. Like, I should not lose a gunfight because some dude triple YY'd like dolphin dove off the Empire State Building in order to like 7 tap me. Whereas in Counter-Strike, it's like, I mean, hell, dude, I played CS Source back when that came out. Jeez. And it was like, it was one tapping. Like, honestly, if you weren't good with a gun, you weren't good at the game.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, where it's like, obviously some of these shooters, the best players rely on being able to dodge and basically move out of the way of other people shooting at them, whereas back then, even some games now more rely heavily on you being good with the gun and being able to aim it correctly and to hit your target center mass. But
it's like, I mean, even in the old CODs, the old CODs weren't really necessarily as movement tech heavy. Here, it's like heavy on the movement tech.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, it's fun. It feels good. Girl's getting a call, everybody.
No, it's fine.
But, I mean, like, it felt good. I mean, like, it feels fine. It's just, like, I don't know. I mean, like, sometimes, especially, like, with the past, like, 3 CODs, it's just, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting outgunned. And I'm not having I'm having more fun than, like, what I should be having.
Yeah.
But I'm not having as fun as I would be if I was playing, like, like the original like Modern Warfare trilogy, or hell, dude, Black Ops 3 is one of my favorites, and even that was, now mind you, that was movement tech, because that was like sliding, wall running, but it wasn't as bad as like Triple YY sliding around a corner to get clapped on by some 12-year-old who like is unemployed and just got home from middle school. Like, you know, it's none of that stuff.
I don't know, dude. I think a lot of the games, especially COD, I feel like you have fun depending on your mindset. Obviously, you want to get
absolutely.
You want to have a positive KD.
No, that's the other thing too, because like I was playing COD like I think yesterday, maybe the day before, and like I played like 2 games and I like alone, and I was like, dude, this sucks. Like I can't do this anymore. So I got off and I started playing Fallout again. But like that's you know, it's like, yeah, you got to be in the right mindset, but like also like you got to go at the right times too. Man, Grohl is really getting these phone calls, huh? Okay, but like I don't know. I mean, like I'm enjoying it, but you have to. You can get easily burnt out on it, and you can easily not have. You could have one game where it's just not fun.
Yeah, no, because here's the thing. Obviously, Sean, you've played with me and a bunch of other people that I know.
You actually got good this year. Jack and I were talking about this. Hold on.
I hate that people keep saying that, because then it just feels like my expectations are
so we have an inside joke running in our friend group where we want Grohl to play COD with us, not because he's good, but because he brings the skill level down. So we call them Grohl lobbies, and the problem this year is that because, like, now mind you, normally Grohl is the type of guy that would get that would go 3 and like 25, but he would drop like 3.5 minutes on the hard point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look, you want a role play. He's a role player. He's like Russell
Wilson. Oh, Russell
Westbrook. But like he's a role player. But like the problem is, I don't even know if that was a role player. Like that was the first name that came to mind. I don't watch basketball. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about everybody that I just offended. All the Russell Westbrook friends, all 2 of them. But like, I don't know. Like this year, like I don't know what it is, but like Grohl's like actually doing well now. Like he was top of the leaderboards at some point. I was like, damn, all right, yeah, okay.
I don't know. I think it's mostly because I've been playing in those higher lobbies. Because that's the thing. When I play by myself, I can usually do rather well. Like I won't say I'll be at the top of the chart every time, but no, I'll at least be flirting with it.
You got glimmers,
but
you're either top of the team or dead last.
Dead last, just because that's the other thing with the new one. I feel like it doesn't show you assists, and that's what upsets me. Because I won't lie to you, I would be leading. Our friend group alone, I'd be leading, because that's the thing. I'll run out in the middle and I'll see the guys. You'll
spray them up.
Yeah, I'll spray them up. But then, because it's funny when I'll run out, shoot them, I'll die, and immediately I see those guys get lit up and they'll die, and I'm like, well, at least I helped someone else get kills.
Grohl's most heard sentence is "Got your trade, Grohl."
Yeah, that or it's just like I lit him up. And then they'll be like, I got him. I'm like, thank you.
I got your trade, Grohl. Don't worry.
Basically. Hey, man. I know my role. When I play any of the games, because I like Hardpoint, and I like Domination, Control, Headquarters, like all those, because there's an objective, and my goal is to, like, obviously it is to...
Sir, yes, sir.
Is to kill the other team, but at the same time, you're trying to fulfill an objective, and that's the thing where, like, I don't have to get kills to fulfill the objective. It helps, obviously, because then that's the longer you're on the objective. But I don't know. I will say, like, I've played pretty well this year. I'm not saying that I'm good by any means. There are times where I'm really good, and there's times I'm really bad. I went. Wait, you weren't in that lobby? The other day. We played. I think it was me, Jack, and Noah, or me, Jack, and Farmer. I can't remember, but we were in a lobby on Nuketown, and I went 14-0 because all I did was hang out on the top floor of the building and just didn't let anyone kill me. And it got over, and I was just sitting there, like, I think I was like second to last. I'm like, 14-0, baby. I'm like, hey, take the wins where you can. You don't have to be the best. Just know, hey, having those,
as long as you're having fun.
Yeah, I always have fun. Like, I literally, in my description on Discord, it literally says Grohl plays to win. That's what I do for COD. Yeah. Like, I don't have to have I could have the worst KD on the team, but if we win, I'm happy.
Yeah. But I mean, like, to answer the overarching question, like,
Yeah.
of is it fun? I would say, yeah. I would give it a yes,
Yeah.
but. I would give it a yes, but.
Yes, but yeah.
Yes, it's fun, but you got to be in the right mindset. You gotta. I mean, you got to be doing. Man, Grohl is really getting these phone calls.
Both my parents have tried calling me, and I. Oh,
Very
I can't wait for both of them to listen to this and just be like, I gotta text both of them.
Okay. But yeah, like it's fun, but you have to be in. You got to be in the right mindset. You gotta like not have like if you have like terrible vibes going on, like it's all over. You're not gonna have fun. But like I mean it's good. The zombies is a lot of fun. Jack and I actually just earlier today we beat the one of the Easter eggs.
See,
one of the director mode Easter eggs.
No one's done zombies with me yet.
We did 2-player and it was fine. Zombies is good. Campaign's really good. Campaigns are a lot of fun.
I feel like there's a lot more to it. I played to the point that you get like the safe house, and I'm just like I don't want to. So
there's a lot. I was gonna what was it? I have gotten to a point in the game. Okay, there were a couple crashes that like kind of like put me off on it. So like I was recording it for my own YouTube, but that I stopped that a while because the game was crashing a lot, and I was trying to figure out why. And eventually I got it to work, but there are certain sections in that game, and if you've played it, you know what I'm talking about. There are certain sections in that game that turns it into a horror game, and it was Halloween, and I will be the first to tell you that I am a grade A bitch when it comes to horror games. Like, I refuse to play anything. Like, I still haven't beaten Outlast. I still haven't beaten Resident Evil 7. Like, I am a grade A bitch when it comes to those kinds of games.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, oh, dude, it is frightening.
Yeah,
some of
you
that
just
shit.
run, you're just like, I'm out. I'm like, I can't do this.
Like, especially with the type of horror that's in that, where it's like, it's not supposed to, it's not like it's scary, it's like psychological horror.
Yeah.
And it is, oh my
Suspense.
god, dude. Oh my god, it's horrible. It's horrible.
Well, I feel like there's a couple moments throughout COD that you do have those like tense, maybe not horror moments, but like I feel like definitely those moments.
I mean, there have been certain butt clenching moments for sure.
Oh yeah,
but
plenty of them throughout the series. But
this was like the first one where it was like truly like I was scared and I genuinely turned off my computer. I was like, I'm not doing this today. It was like 11 o'clock at night and it dropped some shit on me and I'm like, nope,
yeah.
I'm done. I'm out of it.
Got played in the daytime.
I'm over it.
That's hilarious. But so like we're talking about the recent COD, Black Ops. Why am I 6? Black Ops 6. Yeah, sorry.
Because Black Ops Cold War was technically Black Ops 5, but they don't tell you that.
They don't tell you that. But yeah, Black Ops 6 out. Not sponsored. Show not sponsored by Call of Duty.
Activision, but you should sponsor us.
But
sponsor my YouTube channel.
But no, just again, a game recently. I know a lot of people that I work with, that I hang out with. A lot of us play it. It is a lot of fun. It's basically the game that we were waiting for over summer. It's now out and we're playing together.
Yeah, but, dude, this is the game that we've been waiting for since Modern Warfare 3 came out last year. Last year was garbage.
But Sean, what was the first Call of Duty you remember playing and just absolutely loved?
All right, I remember this very specifically. So
good.
So it is 8-year-old me. It just came out on the PS3, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. And I remember I was playing it, and I got up to the second mission, and I got really angry because I accidentally inverted my controls. And I couldn't. 8-year-old me, you know, not tech savvy. Like, this is the same kid who's been playing Call of Duty Final Fronts, Call of Duty World at War Final Fronts on the PS2, and Tony Hawk's Underground on the PS2. And I could not for the life of me figure out how to reinvert my controls. I just hated it. Could not play it. The first one that I actually owned myself was 2000. When did I move out here? I moved out to Ohio in 2011. So it was early 2011, and I think I got a PS3, and I think Modern Warfare 3 came out. Like, just came out that year.
I
think it was Modern Warfare 3. No, well, Modern Warfare 3 was like one of the first ones, but one of the like real first ones that I played, maybe it was like Modern Warfare 2 or the one that came after that, Black Ops. Black Ops came out in 2010, so it was probably Black Ops. But like those two, like that group was like my first ones. I was like
Modern Warfare 3 came out in
2011.
2011.
Yeah.
2011.
So it was the one before that, which I think was Black Ops 1. Was like the first one. And I only remember that specifically because
Yep.
it was that and Modern Warfare 2. And I only remember that because I was moving at the time and my parents bought it for me. Bought me my own PS3 so I could play with my friends from home.
Nice.
And it was a lot of fun. I mean, mind you, I was 10.
Yeah.
So I was 10 being exposed to Call of Duty, just like every other 12-year-old right now.
Interesting.
And I mean, like, it was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was something that a 10-year-old me should probably not have been playing, but at least it wasn't Grand Theft Auto.
Fair enough.
But what was your first?
My first was when my dad got what was it? He got me it was Call of Duty 3, and I remember
Nice. I had that on the Wii.
I had that. Like, that was the first Call of Duty game I ever played. I played it on Xbox. I didn't play online until Modern Warfare. But I
didn't play online.
But I remember playing the crap out of the campaign out of Call of Duty 3 because, again, World War II, kind of hard not. Like, at that time, no one really knew how that was just going to, I feel like, became the stigma of, like, if you're going to make a shooter game, just put it in World War II.
Yeah,
because
it's easy. You can recreate the events in video game form.
We'll wrap around to that because obviously there's still games that have been made even after that one, whether it was Call of Duty or something else. Like, so many different companies, video game companies, were just like, just do World War II and people will buy it, and they weren't wrong. There were plenty of World War II video games, but I remember playing it, absolutely loved it. It was a lot of fun, and then, like I said, I played Modern Warfare. That's when I started. Some of my friends I had at the time were playing online. I started playing online with them, and that's when I got my first exposure to playing video games online, and we went from there. And now, it's funny now how, I won't lie to you, I exclusively play, like, online video games, like, just because I enjoy playing with my friends. It's a way for me to be social, and it's fun to be competitive too, even though I play with some of the most godly people.
I sweat too much in Call of Duty these days. It's so unfortunate.
Well, at least
you have to sweat in order to have fun.
Your name's not Luke Farmer. When you have Luke Farmer on your team, you don't really got to sweat because he'll just kind of clean up everything. Yeah. Shout out Luke Farmer.
We had one guy. We had one guy today carry us in control because Jack was like 3-16 going into round 2. He turned it around. I mean, he went positive, but like. We had one guy drop like 40 in a control game. It was wild. And it was not Farmer. Farmer dropped like 25. I was like, wow.
That's crazy.
Insane.
Yeah, no, you'll have those games. You'll have round to round, like, you just don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Or you might hit all your shots, you might not. I think before this podcast, I was playing with Jack before he went and ate dinner.
Skill-based damage.
We were playing Hardpoint. I was laying on point, and I got like 5-6 kills in a row because dudes were just popping up, and I was just knocking them down. Yeah. SOG. Shout out to the SOG. One of the best guns right now on COD. Probably by the time this comes out, it'll probably be nerfed or something, so who knows. But no, Call of Duty. A lot of fun. Been playing it for a while. What other, because obviously brought it up that other World War II games. Let's start with just other shooter games that you have played, whether it be like a Fortnite or something like that.
I mean, you can't talk shooter games without Halo.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, Halo Reach. I actually still have my GameStop receipt from 2012, I think, or 2011 when I bought Halo Reach brand new for $50. Xbox 360 games were $50 brand new. Now they're like 70. It's ridiculous.
Everything.
But yeah, Halo Reach was my first one. It was a ton of fun. Got ODST and 3 for like free through Xbox or something like that. I can't remember why. I mean, if you talk shooters, you can't not talk about Halo.
Yeah.
I mean, Halo. What other multiplayer ones are there?
I will say, just since you're talking about Halo, that was like the first like shooter game I would say I kind of played. There were some guys I was friends with, and we went over to one of their houses and we played Infected, and that was my first ever. That was when I think that's like one of the only times I remember have like a ridiculous LAN party where we'd all be playing, but we'd all like there were like 3 TVs running, and there'd be 3 of us on each one. Like, dude. I haven't done something like that since I think when I lived with Josh and Derek when we lived in an apartment on Main Street. I had my own TV. Wait, no, someone had their own TV, a smaller TV I had. I had my TV in my room, and someone else had the TV, our living room TV, and we were just doing a LAN party.
Oh yeah,
old-fashioned LAN parties, dude. Those were fun.
Dead in the water now, but I think another one that I mentioned was Counter-Strike.
Yeah, Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike 2 came out, I think, a year ago now.
Yep.
And it updated.
That sounds right.
But it came out as an update to CSGO. Counter-Strike Global Offensive. And it's not as good. But they did just add Train like 2 weeks ago, and that was incredible.
Gotcha.
But Counter-Strike was a lot of fun. I was a huge CS Source player. And then they moved into and then I later got 1.6. Nice. But I was playing a lot of CSGO when that was out. What other ones that I'm trying to think of multiplayer ones because I have a lot of story-based shooters that I play.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Fortnite's ass. Fortnite sucks. Fortnite hasn't been good since season 2.
Fortnite. What was it? I just forgot one.
Fortnite ruined the microtransaction economy.
What was there's Titanfall.
Titanfall was good. Titanfall 2 was awesome.
Apex Legends. That's
Apex Legends is okay.
It's okay.
It was a great alternative to Fortnite if you didn't want to sweat.
It was a lot more I feel it was a lot more smooth, a lot more gun based, a lot more no fall damage.
No fall damage.
That's true. Apex Legends.
But it's like Overwatch. Overwatch is a big one. I was not an Overwatch person. Again, same thing. Like when I'm battling between CS:GO and Valorant is can't play Valorant because they're just can't play Valorant because there's too many. You're relying too much on your abilities.
Yeah,
and I was like,
I was gonna say I've never played Valorant, but I was
do not.
I from what I've heard, it is a
it's weird
competitive.
People will say oh, but you played Overwatch a lot, that's not gun based, and you're right. Yeah. What was it? Even Black Ops 3, that was more movement / operator based, but there's a fine line between. Because with Overwatch, sure your guns are doing the damage, but the guns are kind of in the back burner of stuff, which I don't love. But it's it's not like the guns are really good and you're relying on movement to get an advantage. It's more of the guns aren't as good, but you're using your abilities to put yourself in situations where it can be good. Yeah, no, it's very specific, but yeah, but that's the only real multi Battlefield. Battlefield's the one that I keep forgetting. Battlefield is awesome. Battlefield right now is terrible, but Battlefield is awesome. Battlefield 4 Operation Locker was the shit.
I remember when me and Noah first became friends. That was always our big debate. Was what's better, Battlefield or Call of Duty?
Well, Battlefield that was a huge debate when we were kids. Now it's Call of Duty trumps Battlefield because Battlefield fucking sucks. It's awful. It's better now, I guess, but it sucks.
Yeah, because the new game came out. Well, heck, it's even funnier when you see a lot of game streamers. They go and play what was it, Clownfield? Have you not seen this?
Clownfield? No.
It's basically a Roblox version of Battlefield.
See, I'm thinking of Clownfield 2042. No, I'm thinking of BattleBit.
BattleBit too. Yeah.
BattleBit's the big one. I used to play the shit out of that.
So it's even funnier that games are parroting that. Well, this game's so bad, but we can make one in lower.
Make it better.
We can make it better. Visually make it worse, but make it more fun, gameplay, which is just even funnier. But going along with shooters, because I did bring this up, a lot of different video game companies making World War II video games. Was there any other ones other than Call of Duty that you would remember?
Medal of Honor.
I was gonna say
Medal of Honor.
My first thought, if it wasn't COD. I remember having Medal of Honor Airborne and playing that.
Yes, Medal of Honor Airborne was elite. It's literally started you off paratrooping into a French city. And it was awesome. And then they turned it into Medal of Honor Warfighter, which is Iraq, and it was awful.
I don't know. I remember playing that.
Dead franchise now. Last game came out in like 2012.
Another game that I feel that came out only a couple of years ago, but it was World War II based. Was it Hell Let Loose?
Hell Let Loose is a lot of fun.
I've heard good things about that.
It's a lot of fun.
Because again, I watch so much gameplay of different things and very rarely play the actual stuff, but Hell Let Loose always looked like one of the coolest things ever.
Hell Let Loose is a PTSD simulator because you will spawn in and you will get clapped. And you do not, there's no kill cams. It's one shot. I think right now, a couple of my buddies and I have been playing Rising Storm Vietnam.
Interesting.
And that is exactly like Hell Let Loose, except it's a different company who makes it, and it's also Vietnam.
That's crazy.
All it is like it is hyper realistic to the point like it's like Battlefield but hyper realistic.
Whoa.
To the point where like you will get shot, you will get domed from some dude like 400 meters away, and you will not know where you got shot from.
Jeez.
But it's a lot of fun. I mean, like your character gets tinnitus if like an artillery shell goes off near him.
Oh, jeez.
Like it's very hyper realistic. The other good ones. There's another good one that is actually. I was gonna make a plug, but it's not gonna be on sale anymore. The World War I games. There's a collection of 3 of them on consoles and PC. It's Verdun, Tannenberg, and Isanzo's the new one, the newer one, and it's kind of like World War I Battlefield.
Oh dang, that's actually pretty cool.
Kind of, but different in a way. I don't know. It's pretty good. I've been having a ton of fun with it.
Gotcha. I just now kind of realized this. I feel like another shooter we didn't bring up that I feel gets forgotten, which is even funnier that I forgot. Escape from Tarkov. Escape from Tarkov
was a good game, and then they ruined it. They made it pay to win.
Well, I feel like a lot of games like that, when companies want to make money, they're like, well, let's make it. If you buy this, you win, and that's crazy.
They had a whole debacle, but like I don't know. It's just I have it. It's just not my type of game.
Gotcha. I've heard it's pretty difficult game.
It is. The learning curve. There is no tutorial in that. Yeah. You get thrown in. Good luck. You need to have friends to play it. That is not a game that you play alone.
Yeah. I remember John played it a decent amount, and I tried to watch him, and I'm like, dude, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's very hyper-realistic.
Gotcha. No,
I don't know. I'm not really into the hyper-realism.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy it, but it's gotta have a time and place.
Gotcha. Well, let's get to the real topic here. One of the best World War II games, I think, or at least in my mind, when I think of World War II game, and one that I thought I had the most fun playing, was Call of Duty World at War.
Yeah. I mean, it's arguably one of the best COD games ever made.
Yeah, and it's crazy because since then I felt like after that game it went so far downhill. After that,
I wouldn't say that,
because what came after it? I was gonna say it was
so World at War was the 5th one.
Yeah,
6th was, I believe, Modern Warfare. No, it was 2008 that came out. Modern Warfare 2 came out in 2009. I think World at War. No, I think World at War came out in 07. No. World at War was 08. Modern Warfare 2 was 09.
Okay.
10 was Black Ops.
Yep. My
11
bad.
was Modern Warfare 2. So I think it went downhill when they jumped to the Xbox One with Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare was just okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. It was just okay.
Because my theory was like they kept going too far in the future to the point it was like you're basically trying to catch up to Halo at this point. And when they got to Advanced Warfare, I remember playing it a little bit, and I just said,
fun.
I'm just like, I'm not playing this because it's basically Halo. You're trying to be Halo, but you're not Halo.
Well, but then the next year they came out with Black Ops 3, and that's arguably my favorite Call of Duty of all time.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Is Black Ops 3, and that's because they refined it. And then they went, what was it? 2016 was Infinite Warfare. Wasn't as good.
Yeah.
Because they introduced space stuff. 2017 was back to World War II because people were upset about the futuristic.
Vanguard, yeah.
No, Vanguard was 2019.
Was it?
No, yeah.
What was 2017?
World War II. Call of Duty World War II.
Oh, yep, you're
right.
With
the headquarters and shit. Yeah, it was awesome. And then 2018 was, I'm on a roll. 2018 was it wasn't Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 was 2019, I think. No,
it
Vanguard was 2019.
Yeah, Black Ops 4 was 2018.
Yeah, Vanguard was 2019, I think.
Yep.
And Yeah, it must have been, because then it was Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2. No, it was Modern Warfare 1, Cold War, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and then Black Ops 6.
Yeah.
Man, ball don't lie.
Does Sean play video games? Let us know in the comments, because
don't lie.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
But I mean, like, it went downhill, I would say, at Advanced Warfare.
Yeah,
it kind of came back for World War II. World War II was a lot of fun.
It was.
Black Ops 4 was just okay. Black Ops 3 was awesome.
Yeah.
And then anything after probably Vanguard on was pretty shit.
Yeah.
Until we got to Black Ops 6.
Yeah. It's crazy how mixed reviews, like every COD game, you don't really know, because like and that's why my policy always is now, when the new COD game comes out, I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna let everyone play it and then be like, is it worth getting? Funny enough, I remember the first Call of Duty I pre-ordered, and I remember how bad it was. I remember I beat the campaign, played like 3 multiplayer, and then I don't think I ever played again. Call of Duty Ghost.
Ghost was alright. It wasn't great, but it was okay.
I played the like I said, I played the campaign. I played. I played a little bit of the campaign, and then I just was like, I played multiplayer, and I'm like, I'm not about this.
Ghost tried to change too much.
Yeah, but
no, I mean, like, those are like all like the big, like, I think we've hit all the like the only other thing that we haven't hit is like single player shooters, which is like my jam. I love single player shooters. I'm playing Fallout 4 right now. That's my jam, dude.
Dude, I tried playing one Fallout game, and I just, if the map or the world is too big and I have to go out and discover it, I'm kind of into it. I'm more into the Far Cry. Far Cry is kind of my
was a lot of fun.
The
new ones suck.
I played Far Cry, I think it was 4.
3's the best one. 4's the second best. 5 is okay. New Dawn's okay. 6 sucks.
What was 5?
5 was the Montana one.
That was the one. That was the first one I played, and I had so much fun playing it, because it was like, you discovered and everything. Oh, another really fun one that I played that I wish I would have had friends that would have played it with me was it Tom Clancy's Wildlands.
Ghost Recon Wildlands.
I love that. That was so much fun.
Bad,
yeah, because I remember Breakpoint came out, and then didn't they come out with the Division 2?
Or the Division and the Division 2 were in there. Yeah, but they pretty much abandoned everything to focus on Rainbow Six, which is not fun. Rainbow Six is toxic.
Yeah, I don't know. I never really played Rainbow Six, but I've also seen a lot of gameplay. I've seen it. It also seems very competitive, and I'm like, I'm just trying to play games with my friends to have fun, and for the most part, that happens.
Yeah, those ones were okay. Yeah. But like, I mean, like, again, I've been mainly into the single player ones, so a lot of Fallout games, a lot of, oh my gosh, I say that I play them and then I just blank on
the names.
A lot of them, man. Like, I mean, Skyrim's not really a first person shooter.
Yeah.
Out of the blue, Gears of War was a shit ton of fun.
Ooh, I remember.
Gears of War, Borderlands a lot of fun. Hold on, they're coming. They're rolling now.
I just want to say this, just in case something else comes up.
Gears of War was a shit ton
I remember
of fun.
playing Gears of War, at least the beginning, and I just remember running out of ammo and then just starting to run up to enemies and just chainsawing
Chainsaw Lancer, dude. It was so good. It was so much fun. Who would have thought that a great idea would be take a firearm and put a chainsaw on it? That shit's awesome, dude. Like, who would have thought that, like, you know, how can we innovate on games better? Ooh, let's put a chainsaw on a gun and see what happens. That's like, oh my gosh, hold on. I need to show this to you. It's called, this is in another one of my favorite games, but it is not a first-person shooter, unfortunately. It is called Final Fantasy VIII. I was a huge fan of the Final Fantasy games. This is one of my favorite things of all time.
I feel like I've seen that.
It is called the Gunblade, the Final Fantasy VIII Gunblade. Who would have
thought?
That. Let's take a revolver and put a sword on the end of it. Put an overly large sword on the end of a revolver and say, "Yeah, dude, this will work. This will work."
That is absolute. That's pretty cool. Dang,
Big
I
fan.
forgot. No,
Big fan of Final Fantasy.
Here's a game that I'll throw out there. It was a shooter and it was a lot of fun due to the fact it was technically supposed to be a 2-person shooter, but it was a lot of fun. Me and my dad played it. Army of Two.
I thought you were about to say Wii Bowling. I was like, what?
Army of Two.
Army of Two was fun.
Like me and my dad that was the one game like we played because it was literally made for 2 people.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's like Kane and Lynch.
Yeah,
Kane and Lynch was really good.
all I remember was I would run in, get down, and then I would just be like, "Hey, Dad, can you come get me?"
Yeah.
And he'd have to like drag me all the way to like cover, revive me.
Yep.
But then like 5 minutes later, Dad, I'm down again,
Oh,
and I just know. Like, that he was just like, this little kid doesn't stop running into the enemies. I'm going to lose it.
Yeah, why not, man?
Shout out, Dad, because I know he's going to be listening to this episode. He's
going to
go. He's probably going to call me when he hears this part, and it's going to be hilarious because he's be like, yeah,
well,
you sucked at video games.
You can tell him after when you have to call him back after you get 9 phone calls.
No, I'd rather let him listen to the episode, and then he'll call me after. That's funny. Geez. But yeah, no, I know he saved my butt more times than not, and to this day, I know it's still one of our favorite games that we've ever played together.
It's a shame that half the games are gone. There's one shooter that we have not talked about, and that is the godfather of all shooters. You ever played Doom?
I won't lie to you. I got Doom Eternal just to kind of experience it because I played. The only other Doom I've played is Doom 3. Because it could run on my when we were deployed in Afghanistan. Yeah. I had it on my laptop. My laptop is not a gaming PC, so it could only run like low definition games, and that one was just low enough that it could run.
Well, because the running gag was, can it run Doom? Like, that was the running gag. Like, you would have to like somebody would introduce a brand new electronic, and everybody would start freaking out about it. And somebody would go, yeah, but can it run Doom? Like, you can run Doom on you can run it on like one of the TI-84 calculators. People have been able to run it on like the monitors that you look at for life support. Like, people have been able to get decommissioned ones and just run Doom on it. Like, you can run Doom on almost anything.
That's
Doom
crazy.
And Wolfenstein, the two Bethesda games. Man, I'm really just a Bethesda dick sucker.
That's something I did not know though. That is crazy.
Yeah, no. If you Google can it run on Doom, you will find evidence of people
crazy stuff
of like the most random things.
Yeah.
Like, you can run Doom with your car. Like,
your
car. No, like, the car is your controller. Like, it's a whole thing, dude. Like, it's wild.
Sounds insanity. I believe that.
Doom's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
and like, it can run on anything.
Yeah.
At least the original can. It was like 90 something, 80 something.
No, but I was gonna say I've played Doom Eternal, and Doom Eternal is a lot of fun. I get why people like it.
Doom Eternal is a lot of fun, but you got to play the original.
Yeah,
the original is a classic.
Yeah, I believe that.
And God, dude, now I'm like bouncing
nostalgia.
all over the place. Star Wars Battlefront 2, the greatest shooter in history.
So it's funny you say that because I could run Doom 3 and Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2 on my laptop.
See, with my new PC, I can't run Battlefront 1. I can run Battlefront 2. I can't run Battlefront 1. But now that we have the remasters, I don't need to.
Yeah.
The remasters, whatever they're called. But yeah, those are a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, no, Star Wars Battlefront could take up a whole episode of me talking about it.
I love that game so much.
But we'll save that because we could literally talk about. I could talk about Star Wars and Star Wars video games all day.
I love Star Wars.
But yeah, if you need to learn anything from this episode, Call of Duty has made a lot of games, some good, some bad, but at the end of the day...
And I know all of their release dates.
Yeah, and Sean knows a lot about them. Call him if you need any recommendations. But
if you're calling me, my first question is, how did you get my number? It's not public knowledge.
But at the end of the day, just... The new COD, pretty fun.
It's okay.
It's another COD game. It is pretty fun.
Yeah.
Will it rank as one of the greatest? I don't.
It's got to be top 10.
It's gonna probably gonna be top 10.
It's gonna be in the top 10. It's just where.
But yeah, if you got friends that are playing it, why not go spend some money? Go get it yourself and
go spend all of the money. # not sponsored.
Not all the money. You don't get the basic version like I do and just have fun with your friends.
That's fair.
Play it whatever style you want. But, well, we've reached that point at the end of the episode, Sean. You know what that means.
My favorite time. Favorite time of the year.
We will do the question jar.
Actually, my second favorite time of the year. My favorite time of the year is Scoregami Days, which was today.
Here we go, boy. Here we go.
All right, here we go. Right. This. Nope. Hold on. Pause. Wait. This one.
Okay. Is there a name on it?
Corey Johnson.
Oh my goodness, Corey got picked again. Shout out Corey.
If you could visit one historical moment, what would it be and why?
Ooh, one historical moment and why? I feel like that's easy for me because
Okay, then talk about it because I do not
historic
know.
moment.
I do not know.
Well, it depends on what you consider historic. I consider it as historic. I would
It'd be like
put
a
it.
Packers thing.
I hate you because you ruined it now.
I know.
But
That's
actually,
no fun.
I got to decide on which one.
Oh my god.
I would say if I could visit a historical moment, it would be the Green Bay Packers' second ever winning Super Bowl. Whatever, I don't care. I would go to that one. I'd want to go because it's like for not only did they win the first Super Bowl, but they won the second Super Bowl. They went 2 in a row, first time in the Super Bowl era. Love it. That's where I want to go because can't beat going into a Super Bowl celebration.
Answer. You should do one of historical American significance that isn't related to football.
That's difficult for me.
See,
what else do I want to go?
It's hard. It's difficult.
I don't
American
know, dude.
Revolution.
I went to what was important to me. America. When? What battle?
Any of the time, dude. Does not matter.
Okay.
I will be Paul Revere if they need me to.
Sean goes to the signing of the Declaration of Independence just to put his name on it.
Facts.
Just puts it in the top corner. Just like Sean McGowan was here.
Sean was here, and it's spelled as like the WUZ. Like I was here.
Was here.
No, I mean it was either that or oh my gosh, hold on. There's a really good. I know that there's a good one. There's got to be a good one down there somewhere. That's such a hard question to come off the rip for. I mean, if I was going with the cop out answer, I would say Eagles 2020 or 2017 Super Bowl. If I was going with the cop out answer.
Well, you were around during that. When it says historic,
that's historical for me.
Yeah, but you were around.
Yeah, but it was the first time the Eagles ever won a Super Bowl.
Okay,
that's considered a historical event.
Fair enough. I will. At least mine was back before I was born.
I would say like the Roaring '20s. Because
are you going to pick a historical moment? Because you're not. That's not.
That is my historical moment.
No, that's a historical time. That's not a moment.
What would be your one moment then that isn't the Packers game?
Okay, not the Packers game. What would I want to go to? Historical moment. I feel like signing the Declaration of Independence, that would be insane.
That would be really cool.
To time travel, just to be there when it happened, just to kind of get the feel of what actually happened. If it wasn't that, you know what? Just because I feel like a lot of people be there for the first like nuclear detonation of the bomb, not on Japan, but like when they were testing it, just to be there for that moment when they just look at each other like, what did we just make? Like
that's fair.
That be like those are like two moments in my mind where I'm like, you're there, and that like those are two moments that like set a trajectory for history that's just absolutely insane.
That's fair. I can get behind that.
Birth of a country, and then basically birth of the nuclear age. And I feel like those are two very insane moments to be like there and just in what events branched off them to create the time we are in now.
Okay. See, that's a good answer. That's better than the Packers.
But you were honest. I was like if I'm gonna go, like those are moments that when I think like historical, that's where I want to go.
I'm not gonna lie. I had to look up some historical moments because there's just so
in the 1920s. Sean wants to go.
Not even that.
Sean wants to go live in the Great Depression. That's what Sean wants to do.
Great Depression was 1933, actually, buddy. Or sorry, 1928. My bad. When
you said 1920s, brother.
Yeah, but that was late. I'm talking about like the Roaring '20s, which was early, right after 1918 to 1928, and then 1928 was when the stock market crashed. I used to be a history major for like
history minor.
I was a history major for 2 days.
For 2 days, he said.
For a grand total of 2 days. It was either that. It would either be that or like the printing press.
Printing? Oh, that's fair.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
That's revolution.
I want to do the printing press, and then it's like I don't know, dude. Like instead of like doing, I don't know. I think the first one was like the Gutenberg Bible.
Yeah, it was.
But I would want to do like some stupid document.
Just
like give me the lyrics to some like 2020s rap song. Like I don't know, man.
No, you do the what was it? Don't Stop Believing by Journey. Just do the whole lyrics. Of
Either
song.
that or
That'd
like the lyric sheet of WAP.
oh my gosh!
Give that
Bruh.
to the 1820 to the 1800s.
They're like, what is
go
what
crazy.
is this?
What is this?
Oh, this is my new song. Why don't you sing it?
Either that or like okay, another backup one that I think would be really cool, and this is actually like I can kind of like visualize this would be the first playing of like Beethoven's symphony.
Ooh,
that would be elite.
Ooh, yeah, that's good. I like that.
That would be
I like
elite.
that one. But yeah, no, those are some good moments. I think all relatively good. Some people might say not historic enough, but yeah. Well, we've reached the end of our journey, end of our discussion. Sean, as always, thank you very, very much for being here and helping to make this episode as interesting as possible. Because obviously, if I'm sitting here by myself, well, we don't have a podcast anymore, so. But again, if you've made it through our episode, we very much appreciate the support of people listening and watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure to share this video with other people so we can get more followers. Appreciate you. Can't wait to see you on the next one. See you next episode.